Welcome, seers and seekers. There's another reading that we're doing today. It's going to be a very interesting reading. It's all about pets. Pets today. What your pet would be able to say to you if your pet could speak. Now, we know that our pets communicate with us just by gestures and the way their eyes look at us, but what if we could try and do a tarot reading, connect to the angels, and have the angels let me know by channeling and connecting to your pets what your pets would like you to know. And so, I was wondering, have you ever thought about what your pet would say to you if it could speak? Our pets speak to us in so many ways through their expressions, through their actions, through their sounds, and I, for one, can tell you what my cute little puppy wants and needs from me just by looking deeply into his eyes. Our pets are our teachers, our healers, our guides who help evolve us spiritually. They teach us companionship, they teach us to live in the present moment. They take on your own emotional and energy levels and they heal your broken heart and they show you what unconditional love is. So one day I started to think, what would our pets want to say to us and can it be interpreted via a tarot card reading? That's what we're going to do today. But before going into the reading, please, if I can ask you to subscribe kindly, like and share if it is something that resonates with you. It would help my channel grow considerably if you can do that. So I will have a pick a card reading for this particular reading through choices. There will be 3 choices for you to pick based on which type of pet you have to make it a little bit more personalized. So we have group 1 here. Although this is the loyal dog group, it could also be your cat/dog group. And I'll be bringing in, when I get to group 1 reading, I will be bringing in my little special guest star who is my grand dog, Cupid, also known as Chuchi as far as I'm concerned, who will be assisting me with the first reading until he decides to jump down. And so then I have here group 2, and group 2 will be smaller pets, say hamsters, rats, rabbits, reptiles. And then finally, we have over here group 3, and group 3 will be the bird group. I picked these particular types of animals just because they are the ones that are the most popular, the species of animals that are top 3 in terms of human ownership. Archangel Ariel will be here assisting us as she is the archangel of nature and protector of animals, in case you did not know. And so I am going to be asking her to join me and to assist me in giving you a reading for your beautiful little fur baby. And so just make your decision. You can decide on 1, 2, or 3, and I'll see you at your reading. Timestamps are listed below for your convenience. See you in a bit. And he is actually my grand dog, but I absolutely adore him. And he's grouchy right now because I picked him up from his nap. So we shall see how long he will like me to do the reading for him, how long he will actually stay with me. I adore this dog. We have a deep connection and bond with one another. I can look into his eyes and I can see exactly what he is thinking about. And right now, he's very upset with me that I woke him up from his nap. So we shall see how long he is going to stay on my lap while we do this reading. So I'm going to pause this for just a second and set up the camera better. All righty then, let's get going, Cupid. All right. So we have the first card that came out. We have the loyal dog. And your card says honesty, loyalty, dependability. Someone will protect you and guide you between heaven and earth. This is also the cat dog group. So it isn't just a message from your puppy to you, it's also from your kitty to you as well. So we'll put this card over here and let's take a look at the underlying message that your little pet has for you. This is the lesson that your little pet has come into your life to try and teach you. And they do teach us many, many lessons, but let's look at least one. Archangel Ariel, I ask you please, through your wisdom, to come into this reading and give me the best possible reading that I can. Connect with the collective and their pets and bring us the messages that you know they would like to say to us, but they can't. So let's utilize tarot as a means to connecting with them. Thank you, Archangel Ariel. Thank you so much for being here. And the message is the lesson and the message that your baby would like to say to you is the ladybug and sweet pea, which is basically the card of happiness. Oh, so sweet. They have come into your life to show you at times, if you have forgotten what happiness is, when you are with them, you forget about all your other worries. For a brief moment, for whatever amount of time you are with them, whether you're snuggling up with them, whether you are doing playtime with them, whether you are taking them out for a walk, whether they're snuggling up with you at night to go to sleep. When they look into your eyes and they give you that beautiful, beautiful look of love, and you experience that incredible joy, that is a gift that they are bringing to you, and they are teaching you to take the time to experience more of that even when they are not with you, to take the time to experience happiness. So the lesson your baby is trying to provide to you, the most important lesson that they can tell you is be happy, and be happy as much as you possibly can be. They see you at times being sad, and they wish that they can take this away from you. They don't like it, and they don't understand quite the reasons, the human reasons for it, but they sure do feel your energy when you are down. And they do all that they possibly can at that time to cheer you up, whatever way that will be, even sometimes being naughty to get your attention, to get you out of that particular moment that you're in whatever way that they can. The ladybug card also is here, not only a message from your pet telling you to be happier in your life, but also it is a sign of good luck. So the message from your cute little pet to you is be happy. When you are happy, and I see you happy, you can draw more positive things into your life, such as good luck. So that's the overall main message that your fur baby wants you to know. Let's go on now to how does your baby see you? How does your cute little fur baby see you? What is it besides being a little on the sad side that your baby wants you to know? What is it that they see that they would like to take away from you, or maybe that they see that they really like in you? Well, The card flew out. I'm going to have to take a moment to go get it. Give me 1 second. All right, and the card that came out, it sure seems like your baby wants to tell you that you need to get out some more. Take yourself out on a date. Your fur baby, I think, is trying to tell you that you stay home a little bit too much. And it's time to go out and enjoy yourself, to bring on that happiness that your fur baby would like you to experience more. To take the time to go out there, get out there, do more. Stop working so much. Enjoy yourself with other people. Socialize more. Turn off the Netflix and go out there and enjoy yourself, meet new people. Let's see what else. What else does the fur baby want to say to you? What else does your cutie want to say to you? You have be your own first priority. So another message. And we have the lady here, and the kitty cat is looking over towards the lady. And the message is quite clear. Take care and time for yourself to do things that will bring out happiness in you. This is a message from your pet, from what they see you perhaps not vibrating at the highest that you possibly can, because they have seen you when you're at a happier time in your life. And they see you perhaps working too much, stressed. They can feel the energy of being stressed. And they want you to look into doing something that's going to bring you more passion in your life, and then therefore bringing you more curiosity and more creativity, and then more happiness will come from that as well. Let's do now the tarot and ask the question, how do I feel when I'm with you? We have the Six of Autumn. Let's do 2 more cards. We have the Nine of Summer, which in this deck, it's the Nine of Cups. And 1 more. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, how does your baby feel when they are with you? So we have the Six of Autumn, which is the Six of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Summer, which in this deck is the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Six of Pentacles. What a beautiful little card. What a beautiful little message from your fur baby. Your fur baby wants to know how they feel when you're with them is how special you make them feel. The give and take of your relationship is something that they truly appreciate in you. The Six of Pentacles is the generosity card, is the card of being successful. Your baby wants you to know that as you give to him or her, she or he turns around and gives back to you. The give and take within your relationship. They see that, and it makes them feel so happy. Your fur baby appreciates everything that you do for them. your fur babies, maybe. You may have more than one. But it's such a cute card to have. Give and take. You give me, I give you. I take, but you also take as well. It's a beautiful bond and beautiful balance that you have within the relationship that you share together. And of course, the Nine of Cups is such a cute card to have. It's just an overflowing card of love and happiness and your wish being fulfilled. I feel your fur baby is telling you, my wish came true when you bought me, or when you adopted me, or when you rescued me, or when somebody donated me to you. Whichever way your fur baby connected with you, to them, that was a wish come true, because you are everything to them. And they feel like they won the lottery with the Wheel of Fortune. How fortunate do they feel to have you as their parent? Very much so. And together, your fur baby knows that you should expect positive changes in your life. Positive, beautiful changes coming into your life. As long as you both are together, you can both move forward and make beautiful, great progress together with the Wheel of Fortune card. So you are everything to your fur baby. They feel so in love with you when you are together. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's go on next to, what do they do besides support you in giving you everything so far that I've talked about? What else do they provide support to you in? For those who don't know, Cupid is still here on my lap. He has not moved. He is still right here with me. The healer. This is how they support you, by giving you healing energy in whatever way that they can. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Archangel Ariel, for the beautiful message. Some of you, like me, may be the grandparent to your fur baby. It says here you have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. So for some of you, your baby may be your granddog, like mine is, or they may have a real special connection with a grandparent, your parents as well. So what is it that your fur baby supports you? They support you by being there for you, being your healer in whatever area that you need in your life at that moment. And they support you by allowing you and seeing you in case you have decided not to have your own children, and these are your children, your fur babies are your children. Grandparents, parents sometimes would like to have grandkids, and this is a gift that you are giving your parents, and a gift that they give you too, to see how your parents would interact and how they interact with your fur baby and how they would interact down the road if you ever decided to have your own child. So cute. All right. The last two messages that we're going to go into are actual messages directly from Archangel Ariel to you. We have the messages from your fur babies to you. Now let's take a look at messages from Archangel Ariel. We have, this is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of the spirit animal echoes the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. All right. Be kinder to yourself. Watch what you say about yourself because the universe is hearing. Let's do one other card here. Message from Archangel Ariel to you, please. Thank you. And we have newborn butterfly, renewal, transformation, adaptability. It says, brilliant harbinger of change, release me from my own dark chrysalis. The message to you is Archangel Ariel sees you changing, sees you wanting to go through a transformation time within your life, sees you wanting to renew. And part of that renewal will be to be gentler on yourself, gentler on the process of transforming. It is not anything that is going to happen immediately. It will take time, dedication, but stay on the path that you are currently on with your spirituality, and you will get there. And always remember to be kind to yourself just as much as you would be kind to others in your life. Remember that whenever you hear yourself saying something negative about yourself, remember to treat yourself as you treat others, with kindness and acceptance. Well, this is all that I have for you today. I hope you found this to be insightful. And let's take a quick little peek here at my Chuchi, who is still here. Hold on. Okay, here he is. Look up here. Chuchi. Doo-doo. There you are. Say hi. I'm still here. I just love helping my grandma out. All right. Love and light to you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Mwah. Hello, group number 2. And you picked the small animal group, rabbits, reptiles, hamsters, turtles, whichever little small animal, small critter that you have. And the card here says wise rabbit, cunning, friendliness, optimism. And the message is make full use of your wisdom to help yourself easily jump over difficulties. Very nice. So take the time whenever something is troubling you to think things through carefully and go slowly, and you will find the answers, especially during the difficult times in your life. So we have right here, we will have Archangel Ariel, who will be helping us as she is the archangel of nature and the protector of all living animals. And so let's start off the reading first by taking a look at an overall theme of how your pet sees you. Now, I'm fully aware that within this group there may be the reptile group, and yes, even though I am not the most fond of reptiles, they also have souls and they also have personalities. Speak to anyone who owns a reptile and they will tell you that they have their little quirks, their little habits, their little joys that put a smile on their owner's face. So let's take a look. What is the overall message that your pet, in group number 2, what is the overall message that your pet is trying to say to you? And let's see. We have the horse and the bluebell. Horses are all about freedom and taking the time to enjoy life. I feel The underlying energy of your pet is geared towards seeing you and enjoying you when you are happier and freer, and you're in a state of mind that they can see how your beautiful energy radiates. They want you to try and live your life each and every day as if it's your last time, as if it's your last day, with freedom and curiosity, wild like a stallion who runs out into an open field and is just free. Have you ever had a time where you have been in such a good mood that you've been in your car and your windows have been down and the music has been blasting and the wind is coming through and you just feel on cloud nine? The underlying message here from your adorable little pet is to experience that more in your life. Be more free. Seek out freedom, better freedom in your life. Enjoy your life. Have fun. Additionally, a horse is about strength and fortitude and continuing down the path that you know is destined towards you. The actual explanation of this card says modest fortitude, with a message to you to work quietly, consistently on your goals, and to do this in a modest way without boasting about what your plans might be, what your goals are for the future. Just set yourself a course, stick with it, be strong, continue down the path, don't stray from it. Work quietly and modestly, and continue to push yourself through whatever obstacles come within your life. And there will be a time for you to shine and to boast down the road of what you have done and accomplished. But for now, focus on your process rather than on the achievement of the goal or the outcome of your goal. Just quietly do whatever you need to do. Be cautious of who you tell your future plans to, and surprise them one day when you are able to then boast about all you have accomplished. Very, very sweet message from your beautiful pet to you. So now let's see. How does your baby see you is something that I would like to know. Wouldn't you like to know that? How does your little baby see you? So let's take a look with these cards. Whoa. Take a look with these cards and see how your baby, your pet, your cutie pie sees you. And we have two that flew out and definitely wanted to come out. So two messages from your pet to you. Number 26, number 40. And it says, number 26, feather. Think first before you judge. A message to you from your little one. Do they see you sometimes judging situations? Maybe the message is to you from them, hey, don't accuse me of having pulled the toilet paper from the trash can. Think first before you judge me. Make sure you have evidence before you judge me. Very cute. Live and let live. Make sure before you draw a determination of them, what they've been up to, or other people within your life. Get all the facts before you can make a judgment call on what is going on. And then the world awakes you. The most favorite time your pet has with you is in the mornings. It's in the time where you maybe have a little bit of extra time to snuggle up with them or to play with them, feed them, do whatever your morning routine is with them. And your pet wants you to know that they really enjoy that time, and that is the time that they see you as the happiest. You may be a little grouchy in the mornings, but overall, they like that quality time that you spend with them. After you had your coffee, after you've done your own routines, they like that quality time. They wish that you could be more like that with them more often. I want to get one more card to see what is it, how is it that your little pet sees you. One more card. They see you as their strong leader with the Lioness card. They see you as somebody that they can depend on. They see you as their strength. They see you as their everything. Full of whatever insecurities you may have. They don't see that. They don't see any of that. They see you as the lion or the lioness, the strong person, the alpha. You are their world, and they want you to know how incredibly strong you are, and they want you to know that you need to develop more security within yourself, belief within yourself. They know that you are a strong person. They can see it, but sometimes they also know that you let yourself down because you are someone who puts in too much effort. And not everyone can always continue with that same ability or that same desire to want to do and be good in everything. They want you to know that they see you as somebody strong, but it's also okay to be sad, and it's also okay to let down your guard sometimes. And it is also okay for you to show your vulnerability to them. That's what they're there for, to bring you joy when you do have those vulnerable times in your life. They want you to seek out their comfort. When you have those moments that you do not feel strong and you feel like you can't go on, it is okay. It is okay to reach out to them. It is okay to be yourself. It is okay to show that you can not always endure the difficulties in your life with a smile on your face. It is okay to say to yourself at times, I need help. I feel low right now, and I don't feel strong. I don't feel like the lioness or the lion that I have always been, that I always am. And there's nothing wrong with that. We have our ups and our downs. So your pet knows that you have your vulnerabilities. Share that with them, as they will be a big source of comfort to you. They do love you so, so much. This is how they feel when they are with you. Let's take a look at the tarot cards. This is how I feel, mommy or daddy, when I am with you. The Four of Spring with the Otter card. The Nine of Spring with the Gazelle card. The Six of Winter with the Rescue Cat, mixed breed. So in this deck, spring equal wands and winter equals swords. So this is actually the Four of Wands. And when your pet is with you, they feel like they are celebrating all the time. They feel relaxed. They feel happy. They feel like they can celebrate all day long with you, for you are all that they have. When you are with them, they feel as if they've hit the lottery. They feel like they are successful in everything in their little lives. They feel content, and they feel as if they have a very happy home life because of you, what you give to them. So we have two cute little otters here. And as you can see, the look of contentment of one next to the other, as otters are very social, family-oriented creatures. So you are their family. You are their family. The Nine of Wands. They feel protective of you. And they also feel protected by you. That's what the Nine of Wands is all about. It's about protecting what you have invested in. They invest in you, you have invested in them. Together, you both have created something very impressive, very beautiful together. Your lives that you two share. So, of course, you want to protect that. And your little pet wants you to know that they will protect you as long as they can, in whatever means that they can. They know that as a human, there are times where there are challenges that pop up, and there may be challenges for them that they have to be protected, and they do not worry because they know that you are there to help them and protect them, and that you'll help them get through whatever ails them, whether it's taking them to the doctor because they're ill, bringing them the food that they need, their water, giving them love, attention, helping them feel comforted when they are scared. And they in turn will do the same for you. So, so cute. And then we have the Six of Swords, traveling. You must have a pet that enjoys traveling and enjoys being an animal that goes with you wherever you take them. In the car, your animal, your pet enjoys that time, enjoys the freedom that both of you have together, which goes back to that freedom card over here with the horse, enjoying each other's company when you are out and about. And even though there may be challenging times that you have both faced together, what's coming to my mind right now is a challenging time of moving, and maybe the place that you have moved to or finding a place that would accept your animal was difficult, but you didn't let go of your pet. You didn't get rid of your pet. You both worked hard. He worked hard at keeping you up and keeping you cheerful while you found the place because you wouldn't abandon your beautiful little pet. So that's a challenging time. And so now your pet is wanting to let you know that there are better times ahead. Look at the cute little kitty here. Eyes looking out into the future. Better times are coming up ahead. Let the past go of whatever they have seen that has ailed you in the past and embrace the happier times that are ahead together. Very, very cute. Very, very sweet. How, besides everything that I have already talked about, how does your cute pet support you? What does your little cutie do to support you? Incidentally, put in the comments what kind of pet you have. If you want to put in the name of your pet, that's cool too. I'm very interested to see what type of pet is your sweetie. Curiosity. Start a project related to something you're curious about. So, how does your pet support you? Believe it or not, our pets teach us things. When you play with your pet, you're working on your creativity. You're working on your curiosity. These are things that keep us going. These are things that bring joy to our lives. These are things that keep our mind active. These are things that allow our hearts to feel and experience love. And during that time that you're playing with your pet, whatever way it is that you play with your pet, they are teaching you that playtime and being curious as a child, as when you were a child, and all that curiosity and all that creativity that you had when you were a child, that's something that we lose as we get older. So your pet wants you to know that they support you by allowing you and teaching you and reminding you to keep curious. Keep that curiosity spark alive, that creativity alive for you. And what else can we say here? What else does your pet do to support you, to provide love and support for you? This one right here, practice. In whatever it is that you are doing in your life, your pet supports you by showing you in how they play and how they practice over and over and over their tricks that you teach them and how they eventually get it. They're showing you the importance of hard work. They're showing you the importance of sticking to something and keep going and not giving up. They're showing you and telling you, hey, that trick that you showed me, look at how good I became at it because with your help and my willingness to practice, practice, and practice until I got it right, I was able to learn that trick. I'm teaching you something here. I'm teaching you not to give up. I'm teaching you not only that, as you're trying to train me to learn and practice, your mind is off of things that are bothering you. Your mind in that moment doesn't think about your daily human things. So I am teaching you something while you are teaching me to practice. So, so cute. Very, very sweet. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Let's now switch over a little bit into the messages that Archangel Ariel has for you as she is leading this reading right here. And two came out immediately. She wants you to pay close attention to your ability to communicate with people and how you are communicating with them. And she also wants you to know that you need to set your boundaries. See, right now is the time for you. Oh, and look at what we have here on the bottom. Freedom with horse. That's the general underlying message. So let's go into this. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free from the chains and run faster towards your dreams. Interesting that that was at the bottom of the deck when it's also the overall message here of what came out initially. So, be free is one of the most important messages here, both from your pet and from Archangel Ariel. Very nice. But let's go on here. Something about communication and the way that people communicate to you and how you are communicating to them. There's some kind of difficulties that you may be experiencing with somebody within your life, people within your work, and there is a lack of communication, of appropriate give and take communication between both of you. So she wants you to focus on that. Take your time to think about what you're going to say before actually saying it. You're being encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones, and it is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, which is one of the messages that your pet had for you, and power, which is another message that your pet had for you. So communication is an area that you need to be working on in regards to somebody close within your life right now that you are struggling with. It could be your romantic partner, it could be your parent, it could be your boss or people at work or just friends in general. There is misunderstandings going on here that need to be clarified with the communication card. But that doesn't mean that you let people walk all over you, which is also the boundaries card that came out. And it says your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura. And you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Very, very nice. Just because you may be having difficulties in setting something straight with someone, it doesn't mean that to become in better standing with that person, you have to give up something of yourself. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to to set your boundaries and say no without any feelings of guilt whatsoever. Because if you are not happy, how can you be joyful with others around you and help others around you? You can't be. So don't put yourself into situations where you're having to grin and bear things because you don't want to create waves. There are ways that you can speak to other people and set boundaries without being offensive. You just have to decide to do this because the energy that I'm getting right now is you may not want to go there yet. You may not want to begin the process of communicating. It may be easier not to talk about certain things, but it's eating you up inside little by little. So the best course, as advice from Archangel Ariel, is to go for it, talk about it, and do it in an adult like fashion in the most loving way that you possibly can, but loving for yourself as well. Very nice. And I would like to see one more piece of advice from Archangel Ariel to you. And we have the Tranquil Sloth. Tranquility, tolerance, and diplomacy, which goes with the communication card. It is proud and a noble guardian. Grant me the power to rise up and to shine. As I was saying, you may not want to start the communication process with someone but it is something that is very necessary. And it may be you who has to start and open up the communication channels, but you can do it with diplomacy. You can do it slowly. You can do it quietly. You can do it with good tolerance, but not at the expense of you. Those are the messages that I'm getting from Archangel Ariel. Very, very nice. So this was a very cute reading for you from your pet and also from Archangel Ariel. I would really love it if you would like, subscribe, and comment, and give me a comment as to what is your pet? What is your pet of the small group that you decided to choose that? So, as always, I would like to offer you and say to you, love and light, and I will see you at another time. Thank you for spending the time with me. I am also going to be doing your angelic weekly tarot reading every Friday. It comes out, which will be a review of what the angel messages are for you for your following week. So I will see you then. See you later. Bye bye for now. Hello, group 3, the bird group. Let's see what the reading is going to be for the bird group. Birds in all forms, canaries, lovebirds, parakeets, those who own owls, any form of bird, cockatiel birds, any form of birds possible. Wouldn't you like to know what your little bird is wanting to say to you? So we're going to try and through the connection of Archangel Ariel, who is the archangel and lover of animals and of nature, to assist me in connecting to your animal's energy, what it is that your animal would like to say to you, if they could. And through me, we shall see what the messages show, what the cards are going to pop up and show. So I'm really excited about this. Let's get going. So the card that you chose was the Peaceful Dove, which is the bird group, and it's compassion, healing, and harmony. Release your fear and heal your hurting heart. So some of you may be going through a difficult time right now that you're requiring some kind of healing of some sort. Your animal sees you, your animal picks up on this energy, and your animal has a message for you that we're going to be reading through here and see what your cute little birdie has to say for you. So let's start off the reading by doing a reading and checking out the general overall feel of what your animal would like to say to you, what your bird would like to say to you if he or she could. So I've already blessed the cards and I have already reached out to Archangel Ariel. So we are ready to go. Archangel Ariel, if you please. Thank you. That was very, very quick. Thank you. I appreciate that. The butterfly and the snowdrop. Hope. So once again, I'm getting this energy of something going on in your life right now that you are feeling kind of down, kind of sad, maybe feeling hopeless for whatever reason it is, whatever it may be. And maybe as we go on in the reading, we'll be able to pick up, I will be able to pick up what it shows. But we have the butterfly, and butterflies, of course, are all about transformation. Therefore, the hope. Because whatever you are going through right now, does not have to be forever, and it will not be forever. This is a temporary process that you're going through, much like the butterfly when it goes through its stage and it blooms. It is a temporary process to get to the beauty that the butterfly transforms into. So there is hope. The message that your cute little bird wants to say to you is, do not fret. Do not be sad. There is hope in your situation. This will not be forever. I am here to tell you to be happier. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to worry. This is temporary. I wish that I could speak to you. I wish that I can say things to you. And in fact, many of the birds that you may have may be able to communicate, but they can't communicate as we do. They are very much just communicating what they have been taught, what they have learned. But inside, inward, in their souls, because they do have little souls and they do have personalities and they do have different quirks about them, just like us humans do. They would like to be able to say something to you that they often do with their eyes, that they often do with their gestures. And this message right here is the message of it's okay. Don't worry. I see that you're sad. I see that you're frustrated. I see that you're stressed. And this isn't going to be forever. Have hope, have faith. Cute little birdie wants you to know that your period of difficulty is coming to an end. Much like the snowdrop, which is also a flower that blooms towards the end of winter, signifying the end of something. So, overall, a very beautiful little message that your little birdie wants you to know. Take heart and know that better times are coming. Very, very, very cute. All right, now let's go into how does your cute little birdie see you? How does your birdie see you? Let's see what the cards have to show. Archangel Ariel, if you please. How does the birdie of this bird group, how do the little birdies here see their owners? And we have two that came out. The universe, we're all just stardust, and you can be your own knight. So I think the message here is your birdie wants you to know that you can have the strength in everything that you need to do. You are strong enough to get through it. It sees you as this strong princess holding the sword. And right now, with this message of hope that better things are coming, better times are coming, I feel like your birdie is once again telling you, giving you the message that you are strong enough to get through this. Much like how this card is representing a female, or it could be also representative of a male holding a sword like the knight in shining armor, saying how smart, how communicative you are, how intelligent you are. Your birdie sees you as someone who is strong and is there for them, and they are there for you. They don't want you to lose faith, lose hope in what is going on right now. When I see the swords and with the reading of animals, swords in this case represents the alertness that they have towards you, how they watch you carefully and they study you carefully. And that's why your birdie also has the message of the universe that what you are seeing right now in front of you, it is something that you may have accepted during your path of having to get through it. But in the end, your birdie is saying, you know what? This is just all fluff. This is all something that is just like a story of what we are going through right now. It is a path that you are leading right now, whatever you are going through right now. It is just part of your journey. And stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so worrisome and so stressed about whatever it is that you're going through, because your birdie, with this beautiful card of showing you the universe, wants you to know that there's far more to it than what the eye can see. There's far more to what you are going through right now than what you are currently understanding. And this energy of this card came out for a reason for you. And the message to you is to understand that this is a gift, much like the way the card is holding out the hands. It is a gift that is going to be teaching you something. It is going to be allowing you to improve on yourself and to develop that strength that is within you that you may have forgotten that you have. See, we don't ever grow when everything is going well and perfect in our lives. We grow when we have the challenges. And whatever challenge you are going through, your birdie sees you as someone who is strong and wants you to continue to be that strong person, that strong human to them. I'd like to get one more card to see how your birdie sees you, how your little baby sees you. Definitely, this one wanted to come out. We have the card number 14, and it says, Thorns. Weave together the crown that you deserve. So, once again, a message of being who you were born to be, of being this strong crown, of being that queen. They see you, your little birdie, your little pet sees you as somebody so special. Your little birdie wishes that you would see that for yourself as well. Put together those thorns and weave it into a crown. Put it on your head and remember who you are. Remember the strength of who you are. You are royalty to your sweet little bird. There's nothing that your bird sees in you that would change otherwise, that would change their little minds of how they see you as royalty to them, as the queen that you are, male or female. This is gender neutral here. But wear your crown proudly and remember who you are. Very, very sweet. All right, let's go into the next question that I would like to ask. And how does your little animal, your little birdie, feel when they are with you? What kind of emotions do they feel that they can express to you? But we can try and get them through the card. So let's see what pops up next. And let's do this with the tarot deck. How does your little birdie feel when your little birdie is with you? Through the cards, please. Archangel Ariel. What message do we have from their little pet to them through the cards, please? First card out is the Nine of Autumn with the rag doll cat. Next card out is the Nine of Spring with the gazelle. Last card out is the Ace of Spring. Very, very cute with the white tiger. So in this case, the spring cards in this particular deck represent wands. So the Nine of Autumn in this particular deck is the Nine of Pentacles. And as we can see, it's a very comfortable little kitty right here that doesn't want for anything. And your little birdie feels that way when they are with you. Your little birdie feels so content. They want you to know this. When they are with you, they feel like they have everything that they could possibly need. They feel successful. They feel like they have a secure home. They feel like you are their world. They have everything that they can possibly have, and they feel content and happy and joyful to be with you. That is how you make them feel. That is how they hope to make you feel. Very, very cute. This is how I feel when I am with you. And then we have the Nine of Spring, which is the Nine of Wands, which is the protection card. So they feel protected. When they are with you, they feel protected. They feel safe. They feel warm. And they hope that you feel the same way. They see you working hard to provide for them. They see you coming and going. They see their little food container always available and their water containers always available and their cages cleaned and just taken really good care of and nurtured and given attention and given love and talked to and taken out of their cages or allowed to roam around, depending on what kind of relationship you have with your pet, with your little pet bird. But they, as this card represents, are just springing forth in happiness and joy when they are around you. And they see all the hard efforts that you do on a daily basis to be able to provide for them and to protect them. And they hope that they can do the same back to you. And then lastly, the Ace of Spring, which is the Ace of Wands, a beautiful card to get. Together, they feel that there's nothing stopping both of you. You can go and do as much opportunities together as you completely want. You may have a birdie that you teach tricks to, or you may have a birdie that you utilize in some form for creativity or to work with you. They may be rescue animals as well that provide support to you emotionally. And together, there isn't anything that you both cannot do together. With all the wonderful times that you will have, which is what the Ace of Spring is all about. The Ace of Wands is new paths coming together with new passion, new surprises around the corner, and taking the leap of faith into action. There's nothing to fear and everything to be gained when you are both together. So together, whatever both of your dreams are, there isn't anything that you both cannot achieve together. So sweet. So very, very cute. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? What else can we provide? Next, I'd like to see, how does your cute little bird support you? How does your sweet little bird support you? We know how they feel about you. We also see that they see what you do for them, but what do they do in return for you? And we have part of practice. As I was saying before, are there certain tricks that you are teaching them and you're having them practice over and over and over, or practicing how to say something over and over and over? Well, you're learning something as well throughout that process. You are learning to practice along with them. You are learning that the best way to develop a skill is to work hard and to practice. And you see how much you have to work with your little animal, with your little birdie, to get that bird to say what you would like them to say or do the trick that you would like them to do. So they show you as they are learning through the process and as they keep wanting to please you and be willing to learn these new tricks, you are learning something along with them. You're learning patience with them. You're learning to relieve your stress, because in that moment when you're playing with them, when you're teaching them something, you're not thinking about anything else. You're learning determination, just the same way that you see that they are determined and that they are learning to perseverance. So your animal, your birdie, is teaching you something along the same way that they are learning, and you are teaching them. Very, very cute. Let's see, what else? What else? How else does your birdie support you, provide you support? And we have decide. It's time to clearly make a decision about what you want. So your little birdie is someone who you go to when you're sad and when you're worried about something. What they give you, what your pet gives you, is a shoulder to cry on or a wing to cry on in this particular case. They see you struggling through difficult decisions that you may have to do. And what they give you when you are able to have their little wing be the shoulder to cry on, and your blood pressure goes down and your mind clears, you are able to make better decisions at that time. So they are kind of like your support animal, the ones who are there to allow you to think rationally, to think more clearly, to be present in the moment. So what they provide you is the ability to have somebody to love, and someone who loves you, and someone who will be there for you in whatever way you are, whatever way you're feeling at that time. They are there to help you be the shoulder to cry on, the ear to listen to. And while you are loving them, playing with them, taking time and spending time with them, your blood pressure's going down, the thoughts are coming better into your mind, and you're able to, at that time, make the decisions that you need to move forward. I'd like to check one more card to see what else, how else your birdie is supporting you. And your birdie is your cheerleader. Believe in yourself. See yourself doing well, and you will do well. Very, very sweet message for you. All right, so now we're going to shift a little bit, and we're going to now tap into messages to you from Archangel Ariel. So we have here the theme of what was going on here. Somebody who is having some moments, is going through a moment right now of difficulty and strife and stress, and feeling as if there's no hope in a situation. And your animal, your support animal, your bird is here to provide the message here and say that it is okay. There is always hope and you can move forward. But I would like to see now what Archangel Ariel, what pieces of advice does she have for you, please, Archangel Ariel? What information, what advice do you offer to group 3, the bird group, please? As we know, the major theme of what's going on here is worry, anxiety, difficult moments in this person's life. The cougar, the message to you is you have come into your own power. Now is the time to take the lead of a situation and be strong using the power of intentions. Be clear with your purpose and define where you are heading. So this underlying message of providing support for you, reminding you that you are the queen, reminding you how strong you are, continues to show up and continues to tell you to regain your power, regain your strength. And now is the time to take a hold of whatever situation is causing you grief and transforming into that butterfly that came out in the initial card. I'd like to take another 2 cards, please, with additional messages, please, Archangel Ariel. What else do you have of messages for the group 3, the bird group? Thank you. We have spirituality with fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts to observe them from a bird's eye point of view. Quieting your mind and detaching from your thought patterns puts you in a better position to take in messages from your spirit guides. So remember when I was saying that when you are spending the time with your little birdie and you are teaching your bird tricks and so forth, that is a moment in time where you're not thinking about your difficulties and you can connect with your animal at that time, lower that blood pressure, lower that anxiety, lower that worry, and then the decisions are easier for you and the time comes in. The time comes in at that time where your thoughts quiet down, as it's saying here, and that allows your spirit guides to plant ideas into your mind as to how you're going to get out of your situation and improve on it. Let's complete with one more card over here, please. Thank you, Archangel Ariel. Very, very beautiful messages. One more card, please, as a message to them, please. I'd appreciate it. And we have the snake, and there's another card of transformation, just like the butterfly. Transformation. You will be shedding your old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Changes in the wind, and you are the center of it all as the catalyst to smoothen the process. Make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Very good. That hope card, that hope message again. Very, very nice. And let's finish with one additional card. The main message from Archangel Ariel. What is the main message and focus, Archangel Ariel, that you would like for group 3? And we have 2 cards that popped out, and we have Be the Fearless Dragon, Honor, Good Fortune, and Individuality. And it says, ignite that passion fire within your soul. And the Nimble Bat, perception, change, and flexibility, another card of change. You need to have the courage to face the darkness within you. Very, very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. Okay. This was your reading from What Would Your Pet Bird Like to Be Saying to You If They Could Speak? And we're doing this through the tarot reading with the support and assistance of Archangel Ariel. I hope you enjoyed this. I sure enjoyed doing this for you. And I will be every week doing your weekly angelic reading. So don't forget to watch that. It comes out every Friday for the following entire week. And I'd like to thank you for being here. And as always, love and light to you. Bye bye for now.